be selected first of all, and then to have it be here, All-Star game. What's it going to be like later this month?
It's going to be a fun atmosphere. I mean, knowing that all the fans that support us all year are going to be here to support us five. It's a good honor to have, knowing that the season you're having is being, I guess, displayed, and the coaching staff around the league know it. So I mean, it's going to be a fun time.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting playing in front of the best fans in the league. Playing in this stadium, second year, and it's going to be a good crowd, and it's just going to be a lot of fun playing with the best players in the league, and I'm extremely honored to be a part of it, and I'm excited to get out there and play.
I think it's going to be a good time, especially with these group of guys right here, and we have the coaches, home field. It's going to be a fun time, and the fans are awesome too.
Yeah, pretty much what everyone else said. It's an honor and a blessing to be selected to the All-Star game, and it's going to be fun meeting the kids on the players on the other team and playing with these four for another game.
To not only have it here, but to have your own manager be the manager of the All-Star game. I mean, what kind of feeling is that? I mean, you're going into a situation where you know the guy. I know the game itself is going to be pretty much relaxed, but how does that feel to have another guy presented in some ways? 6.
Mm-hmm. It's going to be awesome. Me being the second year here, played with LaHare, last 2 seasons, and the work ethic that he puts into baseball and the thought process and everything he does on the field, he's a great manager and he deserves it. And last year he was fortunate to be in the Futures game, so to have a manager like that has that type of resume is special. So I'm excited to be a part of that in an All-Star game with him.
Michael, you go from winning a national championship this year to All-Star. What's it mean? It's got to be the beat kind of goes on, and now just your whole year, and you've really been on fire lately. What's been the key?
It's been a great year. Like you said, win the national championship, and then I had a bumpy road in Brooklyn, but to get back on my feet a little bit in this first half, just kind of been being more consistent and coming to the ballpark every day, not too high, not too low, and just working on my craft and everything we do. It's a blessing. I guess this year's been pretty awesome. I just hope it keeps on going and see where it takes me.
What if you could go up against Morrison?
We already been talking about that. We're hoping I could play in the end of the game, and definitely want one more at bat off him. I wasn't very successful in inter-squads against him, so I want one more try.
The past few games you've been able to kind of get back into that rhythm. I know you had that multiple home run game maybe like a week ago or so. What's been the key to you? Have you changed anything up a little bit? I mean, because it just seems like you've been finding that rhythm again that we saw last year with you, and then of course at the beginning of the year too.
Mm-hmm. I made a little adjustment with my swing. I kind of got more of a leg kick now. I got my hands more up, and I just been having good pitches to hit. The guys in front of me getting on base, that's helped me a lot. Guys like him that driving runs or gets walked or gets on base. The tear he's been on has helped me, and I'm just getting good pitches to hit and doing damage. So.
I'm curious to ask you guys in the sense that with the way minor league baseball is set up, especially single A, you guys don't have pretty much any days off. Now you go right to the All-Star break. I know it's a great honor to be able to do that, but is there any part of you it's like, man, I don't know, was there any thoughts about other guys that you see maybe like, hey, I don't know if I want to go do this, I want to relax a little bit? I mean, what is the mindset when you have an opportunity to go play for a game like this, but at the same time it's like the drag that it's the season you guys have?
Mm-hmm.
You got that?
I mean, I love it. I mean, I'm a bullpen guy, so I only throw one inning at a time anyways. So it's not much, and it's baseball. I mean, we're playing a game, so to come out and get to play another game, it's just a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, we have our timetable is always ticking. Your baseball career is going to end at some point, so yeah, you want off days, but at the same time, you want to play as many innings as you can before you look back and if you ever denied an All-Star game, that's could be something you regret. So this is going to be like an honor for us. Again, you get to play another game more than a lot of guys in the league. So it's just going to be, like I said, a blessing. It's going to be really fun.
Do you look at this as another opportunity just to be able to showcase yourself, to be able to get to that next level?
Definitely. It's going to be, like you said, it's going to be in front of the best players in the league. I'm guessing there's going to be scouts out there, front offices. It's another day you could kind of show what you got in a more relaxed setting, but at the same time, it's going to be more intense, and we want to win and we want to do well, so it's going to be fun.
And then, most of the guys that get picked for All-Star game are promoted usually at some point. Have you guys thought about that? Could be last few weeks here possibly if some of you guys would be moving up.
Yeah, that's the plan for all of us. At the end of the day, it's fun to play here in Columbia, and we're lucky to have the stadium. We're lucky to have the fans, but at the end of the day, we're all trying to make the big leagues, and we're just going out there, sticking with our team, working hard every day, and that's the plan for all of us, is get that promotion at the end of the year and move up a level.
So what's it like going to be to coach some the talent level on this team, and just get to do it here at home? It's got to be pretty special as well.
It is very special. It's a great honor being selected to manage our division, or the Southern Division. I think we have a really good group of players that are very deserving of being here, being part of this event, and it's going to be fun. I know having all these players play together, go against each other in this game, the home run derby. It's just it's always fun times right at the point in the season.
What about your guys, the guys selected? This is good honor, but usually when you get selected All-Star game, maybe in a week or two, they might be gone. Just their performance through the first half of the year, and your expectations going forward for them.
Well, they deserve it. They worked hard. Dash Winningham, who's going to be the first baseman, he was off to a slow start, but he kept working, and he's finishing off hard and with good numbers, and he deserves to be there. Coming back, second year in the league. He was here last year. Went through some up and downs, so it's good to see him being rewarded with the opportunity to play in an All-Star game. Michael Paez is being consistent, and he's going to be the second baseman. He's been a really good player, defensively playing at different positions, and also hitting in the middle of the lineup and producing for us. I think he's leading the league in doubles. If not, he's up there with the leader. But he's doing a good job swinging the bat, being very consistent. The pitchers that were selected also, they all deserving of this opportunity as well. Humphreys is being consistent from the get-go. He's been dominating the league, and he's gonna be given the ball to open, hopefully start the game. If the organization permits it, we got to go through that first. Merandy Gonzalez also, great kid, good arm, and he's been consistent as well, just as consistent as Jordan Humphreys. And Max Kuhns, who was a last-minute selection, out of the pen, he's been great for us, throwing the ball well, and just they all deserving of this award, and it's going to be fun.
Coach, going off from that, I know sometimes it's difficult because it's out of your control in the sense that, if guys do well, they make the All-Star game, but they may end up moving up. As a manager, what goes through your mind there? Is there anything that you can't control?
I think you said it. There's nothing I can control about that. I think if they move up, good for them. It means that not only they did their job, but I did my job as a manager as well. And we're just looking forward to have the next player who's going to step in and fill the role that they were doing here with the team. But I'll be happy for them. It happens every year. Normally, some of the guys, if not all, that make the All-Star team end up moving up. It was the case last year with some of the players we had, Vinny Siena, and we also had David Thompson making the All-Star team, and they end up moving up, as well as P.J. Cullen. And they, two of them are already in AA for us. So it's good to see these guys, climb the ladder and hopefully pursue that dream that is getting to the big leagues at one point.
Now, as a manager, is this kind of some talks that happens throughout the week, as the season goes on? Is there conversations that they have with you Obviously, being the higher up, saying, hey, we might be moving this guy up. Like, how does that usually happen?
It might be a last minute thing, it's expected. Sometimes it doesn't happen until you get that phone call, hey, put him in the plane, because you got to take in consideration that for them to move up, there's somebody that either has to come down or somebody that's got to move up, and it all works in hand to hand with the big league team.
The reason I bring that up, and I know people are going to be talking about it. I know he's not obviously playing in the All-Star game, but with Tim, have you heard any talks with that you could tell us?
No, nothing yet. I think if it happens, we'll be ready and be happy for him to move up and perform at the next level, but no talk about that yet.
How tough, after the All-Star game, you said a lot of the changes in that. How tough is it to manage with some of these guys that you might not know as well, and trying to adjust to things with a lot of new faces in the second half of the season?
It could be a little challenging, but I think we all do basically the same at every level. So the same things they hear from me here, they hear at the lower level. So they're prepared to come here and fill in when needed. And that was the case when we had a couple of players hurt. We had some players came in. Jose Medina came in and did a good job. Then he was sent down. And then Ricardo Cespedes, when Medina was gone, was the one that came in and did a really good job, played well on the road, and unfortunately got hurt. But I think those players are ready when they come in. It's a matter of getting adjusted and adapted to the team and the thing that we have going on here in the clubhouse.
Coach, can you talk about just how special this is to have this sort of representation in your home ballpark and what it means just to have this historic moment here at Spirit Communications Park?
It's very special. I think I humbly accept the honor of managing the team, but I think it's something that you can always look back in the future and say, hey, it was a great moment to be the manager for the All-Star game, and especially here at home. So the good thing, I don't have to clean my locker. Everything is, so I just gonna come in just like a regular day, try to map out the pitching, try to get everybody in there, everybody to participate, obviously, in such a special event.
How tough is it to manage, get everyone at bats and to manage, like you said, the pitching staff for that type of game?
Well, I'll tell you afterwards. But I think, it's just planning ahead, just knowing what you have and kind of try to map out who's gonna pitch. If we have more than 12 pitchers, let's say, then there's going to be some guys that are going to have to throw two hitters, maybe get 2 outs and have another guy fill in and finishing off the inning. You try to get everybody an opportunity, everybody to be out there and play, try to have everybody involved.